See, when Lauryn started fucking with the Rohan Marley, see, she thought she was gonna be top bitch over there in his organization and his stable, because you know he got a stable. You know Marley's son got a stable. So I think she thought she was gonna be top bitch in the stable or only bitch. She probably thought she was gonna be only bitch. She probably thought she was gonna be only bitch. What's up with it? Oh man, I gotta address this shit, man. One of my favorite bitches of all time is in the news. One of my favorite bitches, you know. Oh, Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill. One of my favorite bitches, man. One of my favorite music bitches. You know, people want to say Lauryn Hill, the greatest female lyricist of all time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them motherfuckers, though. You know what I'm saying? So, once again, Lauryn Hill is late to the concert, out there on tour with the Fugees. Late every night, late. Weird ass bitch. Super weird ass bitch. Let me pull up this shit right here, man. Let's take a look at this shit, man. Let me see if I can pull this up, man. This super weird ass bitch right here, man. Boy, I tell you. Woo! And I'm gonna tell y'all why she a weird ass bitch in a minute. I know the reason why, though. I know the reason why. Let's listen to what the bitch got to say. Hold up.
Yo, y'all lucky I make it on this blood rise stage every night.
Some stupid bitches agreeing with a bitch.
I don't do it because they let me do it. I do it because I stand here in the name of God, and I do it. God is the one who allows me to do it, who surrounded me with family and community when there was no support. When the album sold so many records and no one showed up and said, hey, would you like to make another one? So I went around the world and I played the same album over and over and over again. Because we're the survivors. And we're not just the survivors, we're the thrivers. People say, hey, yeah, she's late. She's late a lot. Yo, y'all lucky I make it on this blood rise stage every night. I don't do it because...
First of all, what the fuck this bitch got on? What the fuck do she got on, man? What the fuck she got on, man?
Who surrounded me with family and community when there was no support.
Weird ass bitch. What's going on with her fucking hair, bro? What the fuck? Now, here's my thing, man. Here's my thing. I remember when Lauryn Hill was dope, man. I remember when Lauryn Hill was like a cute bitch. Cute regular bitch. You know what I'm saying? Cute regular bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see if I can find when she was a cute regular bitch. Let's see if we could pull that up. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. When you get hit with the money and the fame, when you get hit with the money and the fame, it's hard to not be a weirdo, you know what I'm saying? When you get hit with the money and the fame, let me see this right here. This is good right here, man. Wait a minute, man. Where this shit at? Right here, man. This shit right here, man. Hell yeah, man. Let me pull this up. This is some good shit. This was my favorite Lauryn Hill right here, man. This version of Lauryn Hill right here, man. Bear with a nigga, man. You know, bear with a nigga, man. This version of a bitch. This one, she was that bitch right here. Let me make sure I fix that.
Hold up. Yeah. Yo, we got a problem. The crowd isn't moving. What's going on? I take this side, you take this side. Freestyle live. Killer, here we go.
The waxy residue on your rhyme style is ridiculous. If you're misogynist, then you probably cannot get with this. If you sip with this, we'll leave no witnesses. See, nobody can touch what y'all bless, and I mean this. So I'll be like Osiris, ready to get the mices. If you talking females, it's to say that I'm the nicest. Why to sip, see, I'm not cool, he be the little prophet. If you put the back beat on the freestyle, he will drop it, yo. I come with many gifts, who's to be my nemesis? If you want to battle this, I bring it with niceness.
Hold on.
Back when Lauryn Hill was dope, man. Them was the days right there, man. Them was the days. Them was the days. Them was the days. Nowadays, a bitch is on something. She'll never play the song, like all the songs from the album, the way you remember it, you'll never hear them like that at the concert. It'll be some weird shit, some speeded up shit. She just shitted on it. You know what I mean? It's like you're wishing. You go to one of her concerts and it's like you're wishing that she would play the song a little bit like how it's supposed to sound type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, man, I'm gonna tell you why a bitch weird, for sure. See, a bitch is weird because Wyclef was fucking, right? That's the first mistake of the Fugees was Wyclef fucking Lauryn. You know what I'm saying? And then the second, and then you know, Lauryn was a regular bitch for a long time with no sex appeal that niggas barely noticed. She was kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? Really, on the first album, niggas really wasn't checking for her at all. Like, Nappy Heads came out and saved their first album. Their first album was flopping, and then Nappy Heads came out remix, and that saved they album. Lauryn was an alright looking bitch. The Score came out, the second album. You know what I'm saying? Killing Me Softly. Lauryn takes over the world. You know what I mean? And then after that, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, the ultra classic album that we can never forget with that album, that she got sued by a lot of motherfuckers that was hot, saying they wrote a lot of that album. You feel me? Sued by motherfuckers that was hot, that said they wrote a lot of that album. You feel me? Now, of course, I would be like, nah, man. That bitch did that. That bitch wrote all of that shit. She wrote all of that album. I'm on I'm Team Lauryn Hill. I'm Team Lauryn Hill. But what's the ultimate test for if you really are artistic genius type motherfucker? You feel me? If you really got the skills, thou art can't repeateth that. She should be able to repeat that. She should have been able to repeat it that. She was never able to repeat that. She was never able to repeat that. And then she got a giant pumpkin head. And then she started fucking with she fucked with a Marley. She fucked with Rohan Marley. I think that's his name. Bob Marley's son. Bob Marley's son. Let's make sure I'm not tripping, man. I think his name was Rohan. Yeah, Rohan Marley. That's his name. Lauryn Hill, baby daddy. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. See, I feel like, when Lauryn started fucking with the Rohan Marley, she thought she was gonna be top bitch over there in his organization, in his stable, because he got a stable. You know Marley's son got a stable. So I think she thought she was gonna be top bitch in the stable or only bitch. She probably thought she was gonna be only bitch. She probably thought she was gonna be only bitch. She probably thought she was gonna be only bitch. You feel me? And I know Bob Marley's son he gotta have at least, I'm imagining he got a unofficial 10 bitch stable minimum. And the top 3 bitches gotta be like some hell of a super bitches coming from some families of gangster kingpin, something Jamaican hardcore. And Lauryn ain't even Jamaican, so Lauryn got fucked over by Rohan. Rohan fucked over Lauryn. So now Lauryn is insane. I remember I heard Lauryn say she knew she had lost her mind when she had on some designer, like a Versace dress or some shit like that, and one of her babies was crying, and she couldn't pick him up because she didn't want to get nothing on her clothes. You feel me? So then she realized she had a problem. But then I remember the homie, one of my peoples was a drummer, man. My drummer homie. I used to fuck with this nigga. I used to associate with this nigga. He was a drummer. He fucked with everybody. Like that session work type, on live shows and shit like that. He a motherfucker that he get booked by everybody. You feel me? He said, hey man, he used to tell me all the weird motherfuckers in the industry, all the weird bitches. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, hey, Lauryn Hill was the weirdest bitch he encountered. He said before the show, the bitch be over there in the corner mumbling or some shit. I remember he said when he got hired to work for Lauryn, he was instructed, like they instructed him like, okay, you gonna work when Lauryn come in for the rehearsal, don't nobody give her no direct eye contact. No eye contact when she come in for rehearsal. Nobody say nothing unless she talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Man, hey, weirdo bitch, bro. She's a weirdo. She is a weirdo. But, I mean, you know, I'm not going to blame her. I'm not going to blame her, man, because at the end of the day, I know it's rough when, I know it's rough, man. I'm going to keep it 100. When bitches have power and shit, it's rough. It's rough. And then a bitch don't have no good leadership. It's rough. So I always, you know, I know the Fuji's got to be on the road for the paper, but I always appreciate this, Lauryn.
Here we go.
The waxy residue.
I always appreciate this one.
If you're misogynist, then you probably cannot get with this. If you sip with
We'll
this,
never
believe
see
no
this again.
See, nobody can touch one job less, and I mean this. So